Yeah, boy.
What?
Yeah,
You can't just
boy.
do that. You can't
Ha!
just click it.
Surprise! We live, you
I
mother
wasn't
lickers.
ready.
Well,
I
you know
wasn't
what?
emotionally prepared.
I also wasn't emotionally prepared for you to have a baby smooth face. I'm not trying to draw attention to that just beautifully, beautifully smooth upper lip of yours, but boy, I'm gonna have to at least once. So. Tell me the story. Tell me the story of the demise of the mustache. I have to know. The fans are begging to know.
Fans, our phone line is just getting flooded.
Phone line is lighting up, bro.
That's the fifth one.
I don't know, man. I was getting my hair cut.
You just said, fuck it, cut my face hair too.
Yeah.
Cut my front hair.
You know, I've been working from home.
All of it.
And been working from home for 2 years now. And I got to start going back in the office a couple days.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have a mustache when I was in the office. So.
Bro, you could have pulled it so hard.
Well, I felt like if I showed up with I mean, people see me on Zoom calls and stuff, but
yeah.
I don't know. I felt like if I showed up with a mustache, I'd be like, oh, what's this?
You could have just walked in and been like, this is the new me. This is Tone. I run this shit.
This is my office now,
It
bitch.
wasn't.
You should have walked in there.
It wasn't a power stash, though. It was a dirt
could have
stash.
been. It could have been a power stash.
So you're saying the power is not in the stash; it is in here.
Yes.
And in here.
Correct.
And in here. And
a little bit in here.
And a little further south.
And when you walk into your old job with a mustache and you punch your boss in the face, then it's a power stash.
Okay, I would never do that.
But you. Oh, yeah, we can't actually talk about that. That was a joke. I didn't mean it. But it's like prison rules, right?
Prison rules.
You just show up and I'm the
Tell me
bad
more
boy
about
now.
prison rules.
I don't know anything about them.
All right, we'll discuss it during the intro.
Yeah, let's do that.
You're listening to the Upper Decker Podcast.
I mean, like I said, like honestly, there's just nothing better than like 3 hots in a cot. So it's fucking awesome, boys. It's awesome. Hey, welcome back to the Upper Decker Podcast. It is episode 95. I'm your boy Ty.
I'm your boy Tone.
And I'm your boy Dan.
And the boys are back in town, baby. Episode 95. We're going to look at the 1995 season, just a couple of the highlights, you know, just talking a little bit. I won't even rub it in. You know, the Atlanta Braves won the World Series that year. It's fine. We've lived that again already, so it's
you were
cool,
like 2.
dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't fucking remember it, so I'm not going to say anything about it. Just had to throw a little picture up there just to remind you guys that, you know, they win World Series after strikes, and they win them before potential strikes. So strikes are good for the Braves. That's all I gotta say.
Shortened seasons. We'll go with that.
Last year wasn't shortened, dickhead.
No, but 2020 was shortened. And 94.
Oh yeah. So they're good after shortened seasons.
That's right.
Okay, I dig it, bro. They were, however, the first team to win a World Series after the season was expanded and played in the expanded postseason format, which means there were division series played in both leagues. So there was another round of divisions added to the playoffs, and the Braves were like, psh, cake, bro, no probs, got it, all good. June 30th, Eddie Murray gets his 3,000th hit. This is kind of funny. On August 10th, Dodgers are forced to forfeit to the Birds when drunk fans throw souvenir balls onto the field after some missed calls or like arguable calls made by the umpires out in LA. So I read about it. Fans were still kind of pissed in August about, you know, the whole strike and everything being delayed and stuff. So there were a lot of boos all throughout the season. It kind of just came to a head here on August. The umpires were missing call strikes allegedly and blah, 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 and this and that. And the fans were just like, fuck it. And they threw their balls on the field. And
you think that's just going to happen this year too? Someone's just going to fucking throw a beer at Angel Hernandez?
I mean, maybe, dude, for real. Honestly, a bunch of fucking savages in 2022. On September 4th, Robin Ventura becomes the 8th player to hit 2 grand slams in the same game. Kind of cool. Not the same inning. I get it. Whatever, guys. Shut up.
Still less RBIs than punches received when he charged Nolan Ryan.
Dude, correct. If you're going to come at Nolan, you better come correct, not as a rookie Robin Ventura, bro. Oh, yikes. September 6th, Cal Ripken Jr. plays in his 2,131st consecutive start, which broke Lou Gehrig's 56-year standing record. Kind of wild that Garrett, do you guys know Lou Gehrig?
Garrett.
Related to Schmabermuth, or I don't know who that is.
Schmaby Boofy. Yeah. So Lou Gehrig had the 56 hit streak, correct? 56 game hit streak.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that was
DiMaggio had the long one.
They're all old as fuck, so never mind. I don't know, dude. Don't fucking judge me. Whatever. Just asking. Okay. Sick. Moving on. An era has begun. October 23rd, Tony La Russa is hired by the Cardinals, and then just a few days later, Joe Torre is hired by the Yankees, which, as we know, both of those fellers went on to win, just a few World Series championships with their respective teams.
Was it 6 between the two, I think?
Let's see. So Joe Torre,
4 or 5.
Yeah. I don't fucking know, guys. Shit.
I can tell you real quick. 4 for Joe Torre.
Okay. So
he won in 96.
Oh.
And then 3-peated 98 to 2000.
That's why they call him Joe Forey Torre. Jokes.
Yeah, you're on it.
I just realized that was
Mendy.
What's up, dude? Torre took over, or La Russa took over for Torre.
Correct. Yeah.
Got it.
So, and then Tony La Russa won how many with the Birds? Did we say?
Those 06 and 11.
Could have done way better, but he's a fucking fool. Just an old crabby fuddy dud.
Yeah, so forced Ozzie Smith into retirement in favor of Royce Clayton too, which also didn't work out very well for him.
I mean, if we're being honest, Royce Clayton's a pretty dope name, so I get it. But like, Ozzie Smith does backflips, bro.
What movie was Royce Clayton in? He was in one of the baseball movies.
Moneyball.
Oh, there you go.
I have no idea. He just has the name of like a car that.
Fucking Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
That you would see in Clayton.
Maybe, or maybe it's just something that like Rick Ross drives. He's just got a Royce Clayton. I don't know. It's fucking tight. Anywho's, the last thing about the 1995 season, I will revert back to the World Series championships. The Atlanta Braves were the first team in history to win a World Series championship in a third city. So they went from Boston to Milwaukee to Atlanta. Pretty cool, huh, boys? Pretty cool.
It's good stuff, man.
All right, Tone, you got some birthdays for me? I need to know.
You know I do. We're going to start off with JV, Justin Verlander. He's 39 years old this week. He's kind of just padding the stats at this point for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In 16 seasons, just 16 seasons, he has been an MVP, 2-time Cy Young winner, a Triple Crown, Rookie of the Year, 8-time All-Star, won the World Series in 2017, boo, and has an ERA title. Dude is just a workhorse. From his rookie year in 2006 through his Cy Young win in 2019, he started 30 or more games in all but one season.
Dang.
Dang. And then among active players, he is first in WAR for pitchers. He's also first in wins, second in innings pitched, second in strikeouts, and second in complete games. So, old boy is a lock for the Hall.
He's also first for the location that he busts nuts, bros.
That was a very weird way of saying that his wife is hot.
Would you expect anything less, brother?
I had to really follow you on that.
I got you.
Yeah, you got to be fluent in Thai to follow that one.
Bing bong.
Not Thai, but Thai.
It's okay.
All right. Next birthday. Oh, sorry. Next birthday is Hannes Wagner.
Wagner.
I barely know her.
Nice. He would be
Oh shit.
148 years old this
This
week.
motherfucker old, dude.
That's up there, man.
My neighbors hate me.
Tell him to join the club.
He plays shortstop, right field, first base. He was really great, and I feel like, hear me out on this. I think
Okay.
he is the greatest player that is not talked about enough. I don't know how to phrase that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Greatest
Yeah,
player
like-
that's not mentioned as the greatest player, maybe.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying he's the greatest player, but like people don't. You know a little bit about him. You've heard his name, but he doesn't come up in like everyday conversation when you talk about the GOATs in baseball.
That's true.
I'll be real honest. The only reason I know about him is because his card sold for the record amount and was, the record for forever.
Yeah.
I was
I don't even know
just
if it
looking
still
that
is or
up.
not.
Sold for $6.606 million. So basically, Honus Wagner's the devil.
That's kind of a weird number. He's a Hall of Famer. Obviously, he has one World Series ring.
One of the
Won
OG
batting
Hall of Famers,
title.
I believe.
The initial, what's that called? The inaugural class. He's got a World Series ring. He won the batting title 8 times. This dude has a career WAR of 130.8. He has over 3,400 hits and over 700 stolen bases.
Wow.
He finished his career with a line of 328 average, 391 on base, 467 slug, 858 OPS. It's really good for a guy that's not a home run hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Dude has black marks for days on Baseball Reference. We're actually going to take a look at it right here. Look like he led in everything all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Really, really wild.
God, look at those OPS plus numbers, dude. That's stupid.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Yeah, and when you look at the totals too, you got to consider they weren't playing 162 back then either.
Right.
So
Yeah, wow. So even there, like in a 162 game average, I love that they do that.
I
A
do too.
328 batting average. Man, that boy whopped an insane 6 home runs a season. Wow, dude.
yeah, how do you have 100 RBIs with only 6 home runs?
No shit.
Well,
And your OPS plus is 151.
Averaging
151 rum, dude. Pineapple
right
juice and
at-
Malibu Caribou.
Get after it.
Huh.
Yeah, averaging right at 200 hits per 162 games. That's pretty fucking solid.
That's fucking crazy.
yeah,
So just a singles master, bro. Because I mean, he had 37 doubles, but like 200 hits. You got 37 plus 15, 55. You got 60 extra base hits out of 200 fucking hits. Jinkies, Batman.
a lot of triples too.
That is a lot of triples.
19 a couple times, 22, 16, 13.
Their fields were also like insanely huge,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and probably didn't have fences most of the time.
just, what was the one guy that like ran it down for like a mile or something?
Right? Yeah, I got in a boat and chased it.
Yeah,
down.
yeah. That's what it was.
Guys, real quick, I'm going to share this with you.
No,
Look at
it. I didn't know. What it was.
Look at just how bad that card is. Like, imagine if that was
Yeah.
like a holographic Blue Eyes White Dragon, though. Like, that'd be so sick.
I mean, it doesn't have anything on holographic Charizard, but
That's fair.
it's cool. I'll
It's
get it.
more expensive than holographic Charizard.
Did we already
Look at that
share
shit.
Danny's comment?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
Yeah. $6,606,296 for Honus Wagner. Unreal, dude.
Crazy.
Dude, imagine just like finding one of these cards one day and being like, ah, shit.
There
Nice.
it is.
Look what I got.
Imagine seeing that and then remembering that you used that as like to put it into your spokes of your bike when you were a kid.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That's true. All right, boys. Last birthday and your Tony Tone's dope name of the day. It's Boardwalk Brown.
Ah,
Nice.
he's scary.
He looks like a chimney sweeper in the 1920s.
Yeah. He also looks like
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim choo.
he looks like he's probably 14 in this picture
Yeah.
because he looks like he's 57.
Yeah. This guy and 6 of his friends would shake you down in an alleyway to get a nickel from you. Like,
Yeah.
fuck no. This guy is scary as hell.
We don't have a whole lot on Boardwalk Brown because we got a packed full episode today, but real quick, Carol William Brown. I'd go by Boardwalk too if my name was Carol.
He's got a girl's name, and that's why he beats you up, because you make fun of him for having a girl's name. And he's like, hell no, me and the boys, we're gonna. What do? They snap and they fucking walk down the alley and they beat you up. Yeah, there you go, Tone. Thank you. That's the one. That's what he does. I see him doing that.
I get it. Yeah. We should do that, by the way. Like next time we go to the mall or something, we should just walk in like that.
Just snap it and whoop some ass.
Leather jackets, bandanas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll bring it all back, dude. We're in the 20s again. Why not? Just bring back the 1920s shit.
All right, Boardwalk. Oh, by the way, he would be 133 this week, so it's pretty old.
Yeah, well, I just heard about a guy named Wonus Hagner who's like 10 years older, so it's cool. Don't even trip, bro. Don't even trip.
Old Boardwalk was a pitcher for the Philadelphia A's and the New York Yankees in the 1910s. Had a decent 40-39 record and also had a 3.47 career ERA. Yet he still finished with a negative 1.4 WAR.
Same.
So bad.
This is probably how he got his nickname.
Okay.
In a game against the Tigers, he walked 15 batters and still won the game 16-9.
Very proud. You got to just place those walks very strategically, I guess.
No other pitcher in history has walked that many batters in a win since at least 1900. The data's a little fuzzy before that, but
yeah, because as soon as you walk like 8, there's like, no, bro, no, you're done.
Unless you're Edwin Jackson, then you just throw a no-hitter about it.
Well, yeah, if you're throwing a no-hitter, it's a different story.
Edwin Jackson.
What a name.
Crazy.
Boardwalk Brown.
Boardwalk Brown. Yep.
Unbelievable.
That's your dope name. That's your birthdays.
Love it, love it, love it. All right. We're going to talk money just real quick, I believe, correct? And then we're going to head into our, what do we got, AL Central preview? Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're going to have to muscle through that one.
All right. Let's talk money. Hey, give us some. It's right here. At this thing, you go to that and you do it. Sign up to be a monthly contributor at anchor.fm/upperdeckerpod. God, I took a breath in the wrong spot. /support. You can do 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. Make it rain like Mr. Tone. Dang, Tone, that was sick, bro. Make it rain like Tony Tone's doing. Make it rain in our monthly. Make it rain in our bank account every month. It'd be fucking dope. Like, just do it. I don't understand why you're not. But if you want to make it rain one time, you can do that over at PayPal. PayPal.me/upperdeckerpod. Anything more than $20 will get you a message on the show, whether it be me or the other two saying something stupid that you want us to say, or an advertisement for a brand or a product or something that you sell, and you want us to talk about that. We'll be like, hey, this is Tone's new mustache trimming gel, and it's like Nair, but you came up with it again.
Must trash. That's kind of what it was.
Yeah, must trash. I literally that was just a slip up. I didn't even mean to say it. That was just fucking goddamn garbage mouth over here talking and saying things.
Unreal.
Wowzers. All right. Sheesh, boys, sheesh. We've got our AL Central preview. So, Mr. Tony Tone, if you would mind flipping to the next screen, and I will put that on the board for everybody to look at. There we go.
Flip.
Bing, bong, AL Central 2020. There's one of those times in there, 2021 recap. Those are the standings. These are the acquisitions. They ain't doing shit out there in the Central, boys. But the only thing they are doing is leaving. Look at all them boys getting the fuck out of there. Love that.
Tigers are trying to go for it.
Tigers are doing some things and stuff. They spent some money, and I like to see what they're doing. Everybody else, though, it's like, hey, you still got games to play eventually. So,
what about one team with a winning record in the whole division?
Ooh, last year, yeah, rough. And like The Twins, though, like they shouldn't have been that bad,
No,
right, Dan?
Yeah.
they shouldn't have. They should have won the division.
How does
Maybe
that? Okay, so
some people.
baseball's a weird sport, right? And like in any given game or series, the Twins can beat the Red Sox or the Diamondbacks can beat the Dodgers or whatever. But when you play 162 games, how does that happen?
Right.
How do you end up being that bad when you're a pretty damn good team on paper?
I feel like it might just be that the Giants are the Monstars and the Twins were the Toon Squad. And the Giants just like took all of their powers and energy.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe they like flew on the same plane or something, and the Twins left their energy in a Michael Jordan secret stuff bottle, and the Giants found it, and that's why they were so good. Because nobody can explain why the Giants were good and why the Twins were bad. So
You know what?
There's
Headcanon
there's zero reasons why the Giants should have won 107 games last year.
I'm telling you, man, Monstars, Jordan's secret stuff.
Okay,
It's
like it.
piss.
I'll allow it. I don't like it anymore. Change my mind.
All
Is
right.
it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No,
but
it's
it's
sterile.
sterile.
I like
love
the
the
taste.
taste. Oh, Jesus. All right. So a couple big names going around. The Sox, they're just going to get like some of the best closers in the game, just fucking pile them up there. They got Kendall Graveman. They have not, as of right now, re-signed to Carlos Rodon after his great year. Probably won't either. I see him landing elsewhere. They are losing MVP candidate Ryan Tepera and speedster Billy Hamilton.
Hey, Tepera hasn't signed anywhere yet. He could still come back too.
That's true, but who cares? Because it's fucking Ryan Tepera. So, yeah.
Fair.
Votes.
Cleveland Guardians, boys. That's going to get hard to get used to. But also, they aren't doing fucking anything. When do you think they start to just call it? Do you think that that's this year? Do they fucking turn and burn and try and have a real quick rebuild? Or are they going to do the Cleveland thing where they just kind of dangle the carrots in front of these players and like, hey, kind of do it as good as you can, but like, you're not going to do anything?
I mean, the division is so bad that they could literally just like flip Shane Bieber and get enough in return and be competitive.
That's true.
Like, it's a bad division.
They've got Bieber locked up for a couple more years. So I don't know if you could get a haul for him.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I would think they're going to trade Jose Ramirez. His contract expires at the end of the season. There's a team option for 2023, but
It's still pretty cheap though, isn't it? Isn't it like 13 million or 15 million or something?
they're not paying much. But that would be another reason why they could get a haul for him is because it's not going to cost them any money. I don't know. I mean, you're not gonna win the division with the team you have. You're not going to the playoffs. You're not getting a wild card spot. So
Right, yeah, as good as the AL East is going to be.
Yeah, you're going to have to win this division, and I think the Tigers are getting close, but they're not there yet either.
right.
Yep.
None of these four teams are going to take it from the White Sox this year unless like they do some insane shit once the lockout ends. So I say call it a fucking year, flip skis, and just come back 2023 and get after it because the Tigers are going to be better soon. So if if the Guardians don't start making these moves and doing these things, they're going to get overtaken by the Tigers like quick.
Yeah.
KC's not far behind either. They've got a bunch of young, really good arms.
That is true.
In their farm system. They don't quite have the bat depth. I mean, they've got Bobby Witt, but Detroit has Spencer Torkelson to kind of counter that. So
that is true. Man, I love me some Spencer Torkelson. I can't wait to see that guy.
Dude, it's gonna be so fun.
Obviously, they probably made the biggest splash, I guess, getting Javier Baez. It's not the best, but I actually expect a lot of big things from Baez this year. I think he's going to go the F off, my boys. Return to like that 2016, 2017 Javi Baez when he just went off, had a bunch of ding-dongs, had MVP votes, all kinds of stuff.
Love ding dongs.
No, I know you know.
What was that? Look at me, 2018. I was early, but it's fine. His batting average has dropped basically every year since
Yeah.
then. So if he could just stop striking out as much as he has been,
that's the big one.
God, he could be fine. I mean, like looking back at 2018, he struck out 100 and almost 70 times. That's fine when you also bat 290 and have an 881 OPS. Crushed 34 dingers, 111 RBIs, 21 stolen bases. I mean, just get back anywhere near there and you'll be fine. Like, he had 20 more strikeouts in 2021, and his on base was actually still about the same, which is pretty shit. But his batting average dropped almost 30 points. So that's wild. Just a bunch of swing and misses, not walking as much. So he's just got to be more patient at the plate. It could be a good signing for Detroit. I like it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I just don't like him. But I mean, from a business perspective for Detroit, yeah, it's a good move.
Mhm.
And I think Eduardo Rodriguez might even be a bigger move for them. So
Yeah, I'll stick with Detroit and just say that honestly, like I'll flip the script here. Tucker Barnhart, just as good of a catcher as he is, with all those young arms coming up, that is going to be a solid get because he can really help. Do the. I mean, earmuffs for a second here, Ty. He can kind of play that Yadi Molina role where you have like an extra pitching coach out there on the field with all of those young arms. So I think that was a hell of a trade.
Tucker's also a 2-time Gold Glove winner, so
exactly.
you've got a guy behind the plate that you can trust, and he's got 8 years experience. So like you're saying, he can just mold these guys hopefully, because we've been talking about Detroit's little three-headed monster for a few years now. You've got Casey Mize and Skewball and Matt Manning, and I believe all 3 of them will be in the major leagues at some point together this season. So it'll be nice to have a backstop like that back there.
yeah,
I think 2/3 of them are projected in their starting.
Yeah,
rotation.
Skewball and Mize are already going to be there. They're just waiting for Manning to make the arrival. The Twins just kind of losing everybody and getting Dylan Bundy, so I'm sure they're going to be fine.
yeah, they have no pitching.
No. They traded their only pitching to Toronto.
They don't have any pitching. They don't have that bad of a lineup. I mean, you got, Donaldson and Polanco and Byron Buxton had a hell of a year last year. It's not a super deep lineup either, though.
No, and Sano had a really, really down year, like
He's
for his standards.
Hasn't he kind of been having down years?
I think the year before he did really, really well.
Let's see.
I think 2020 he kind of went off, if I remember correctly.
If I went off, you mean he led the league in strikeouts?
Yeah, that's literally exactly what I meant.
And batted 204?
Yeah, for sure.
No, 2019 he had a good year. Is what
That's
you're thinking
I was
of?
thinking of.
Yeah, he had 34 home runs, 79 RBIs in just 105 games, 923 OPS that year. But
I tell you what, if there is one thing I like about the Twins, it's their outfield. You got Alex Kirilloff, Byron Buxton, and Max Kepler.
yeah,
Pretty all right with that. You got Josh Donaldson back to starting at third, Polanco at second, Sano. Dude, if Garver could just flip right back, like that would be fucking
He's
great.
so streaky.
Yeah, I know.
He's so streaky.
He's like season streaky. It's fucking awful. He's a Cody Bellinger of catchers.
Yeah, I streamed him a lot as a catcher last year, and man, he was just hard to read.
I think it was. I gotta look it up now. I think it was 19. When I picked up Mitch Garver in fantasy, and he had
I've got it pulled up.
30 home runs in like 300 plate appearances or some shit.
Yeah, 31 home runs. Yep.
God.
359 plate appearances.
Yeah.
93 games.
Unreal.
He had a 157 OPS plus.
And then he just completely shit the bed for me when I was like, oh yeah, bro, that's my catcher for 2020. And he bats 167 with 2 bombs in 23 games.
And 42 OPS plus.
Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, sir. And he only played in 68 games last year. So it was a little bit more promising, though, with 13 home runs and batting 260. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe a full season will help him out. But
Well, let's do this. We kind of hit a little bit on each team. Let's look at our predicted standings.
yeah, boy.
For 2022.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. All right. Not that much different than last year. Is what
I have
we're
the
predicting.
exact same standings, just different win totals.
Okay.
shit,
Yep.
yeah,
I
I
did
did too.
everything the same except I flipped the Twins and Royals at the bottom. Oh yeah, you guys both have the second. You guys both still have only one team above 500.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think, like I said, Detroit's on their way, but I don't think they're anywhere near competing with the White Sox. I think the White Sox are going to just trample this division. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're head and shoulders. And even 98 wins feels really light. And I have, I projected the most wins for them.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that.
I just, I think, like we said, talking about the Twins, they were bad for no reason. I think they somehow like come back and take a step forward a little bit this year. I mean, Dylan Bundy is, if we're going to be honest, it is an improvement for what they had. And then if Kenta Maeda can be anything near like what he's been, that's not a bad 1-2. And then you got Bailey Ober, who's kind of, I would say, underrated to an extent. So they'll be better.
I forgot about Maeda. He wasn't on the ESPN depth
Yeah,
chart.
I think he missed some games last year and
He
was
ended on
injured.
DL probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Taylor Rogers is a great closer, so if they can get to that point too, and then they'll have Tyler Duffy set up the 8th inning and Taylor Rogers close it out. That's fine. Like that's a great setup and closing combination.
Yeah.
They just got to get to that point. They got to be winning in the late part of the game.
It's like everything that was going right for them in 19 and stuff. Just I was looking at Randy Dobnak and because I remember him coming up and being like, "Oh, that's a guy to watch."
Yeah,
and then
you
he
were
had
all
a
about Dobnak.
7.64 ERA last year.
Yeah, I just don't see you're asking for too many people to have bounce backs for me to like really bet on them. And Josh Donaldson is a year older. He is still Josh Donaldson, but he's a year older now. And what does that look like this year? Jorge Polanco, we'll talk about him and some projections here in a little bit. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Miguel Sano, what are you going to get? Mitch Garver, we already talked about. What are you going to get? I mean, they're starting shortstops. Nick Gordon. I just don't look at it and see enough talent to do anything better than 67 wins at best.
Yeah, some of these names are just names that we're familiar with from following baseball, but it doesn't necessarily make them good. Like,
right.
If you look at the entire lineup, think about it from like a fantasy baseball draft point of view. Like, name one guy on their entire roster that's going in the first 5 rounds of a fantasy draft.
Right?
Yeah,
probably not. Maybe Byron Buxton because of how good he was last year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
That's true. That's true. I'm looking at the Royals now, and they're also not as eye-opening to me, though. I mean,
I like their pitching better.
I like the potential of their pitching, and I choose their bullpen over Minnesota's bullpen for sure.
Yeah, and they still have Salvi. They still have Witt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and Carlos Santana had a bad year last year too. So if he just is kind of okay.
Yeah, so did Mondesi, though. Like, Mondesi's supposed to be the guy, and if he's having a down season, like, that whole team is kind of built around how he plays. And if he's asked, then, like, it's not going to be much better all around. So he's going to have to figure that all out and get those 50, 60 stolen bases that they're expecting out of him.
Right.
Because you can't have Nicky Lopez starting every game at shortstop. That's not a good move.
I feel like he actually did pretty well.
He might have picked it up towards the end of the season, but I remember like through All-Star break was pretty trash.
Yeah. I mean, he finished with a 102 OPS plus, so I mean, league average. But I'll have to look at like the splits on him to see how he finished.
His problem is he just only hits singles. So
Right.
He batted 300 last year, but again, 744 OPS. So
yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, they've also got, like one of the best prospects coming up. So if he comes up and just rakes this year, then we'll call it a day. They might not even have Mondesi on that fucking team. So who knows? We'll find out. Let's see. You guys both have Detroit in 3rd place. I actually have them bumped up to 2nd this year. I think they do overtake the Guardians, considering the Guardians are going to either sell or just kind of stay stagnant with what they've got. And that's that. So what do you guys think about the Tigers? Why are they not a 2nd place team yet?
I've got it down to 1 game, so it's not that it could have gone either way, to be honest with you. I kind of hope you're right. Like, even though I'm kind of a Guardians fan, the Tigers are exciting right now. You know, they're the most exciting of the 4 bottom teams in that division. So,
Yeah, I'm with you, Tone. I have them all separated by 1 game, right? So it's not like they couldn't flip this around.
Right.
So I looked at it and I ranked them in the order of their managers. So, Cleveland's got the edge with Tito, and we'll see how AJ Hinch does in Detroit. Obviously, he's going to have a huge shadow cast over him this year, but I would still take him over Matheny as a manager. So that's kind of when it comes down to it. That's usually my go-to.
Mm-hmm. And if by some miracle the Tigers do end up like sneaking into a wild card team somehow, they've got Spencer Turnbull coming back in September from Tommy John. So that could be one of those like late season pickup, blah, blah, blah type shits that could help them, make a little bit of a splash there towards the end. But we will see about that.
I was going to say, I don't think they're done in free agency either.
I don't think so either.
No.
They're either not done in free agency or there's some type of trade coming that's going to be big for them.
Get them a bat, yeah. Back on Nicky Lopez real fast. So his second half, he slugged almost 100 points higher than he did in the first half. That's why I was remembering him. So he slugged 326 in the first half and 423 in the second for an 803 OPS. So I thought he finished it fairly well. But like you mentioned, with Bobby Witt coming up, he's going to probably have to shift to third or second anyway. So
right. I mean, if you go like position by position with the Tigers too, they're kind of just a fun team.
Right?
So you got Tucker behind the plate. I guess Scopes made the transition to first base now. Miggy's going to be your DH. You got Willie Castro at second. Heimer Candelario, who kind of came out of nowhere and had a pretty good season at third base. Javi at shortstop. And then you got our boy Akil Baddoo in left field. You got him in left field. And then Robbie Grossman, don't sleep on the boy. He's also pretty damn good. Got him in right. And then Victor Reyes is actually supposed to be the center field answer. So we'll see how that goes. But as of right now, they've got Derek Hill listed as their starting center fielder. So.
I'm confused because I have Daz Cameron.
He's the 4th on the one that I'm looking at.
Okay, he's number 1 on the one I'm looking at. And do you know who he is?
Yeah, he's Mike Cameron's son.
Yeah, I had no idea Mike Cameron's son was playing big league.
Yeah.
Had no clue.
Do you know who the number 1 draft prospect of next year's class is, Ty?
Nope.
Drew Jones.
Oh, really?
Andrew's boy.
Okay. I like you, dude. I like you.
Speaking of sons playing in the big leagues.
No shit. I'm on board. Okay, let's see it. Do it. Shit, guys. What else? Indians talk. Indians talk. Is that what we're gonna do?
Guardians.
Jesus.
You were on it earlier too. You were saying Guardians the whole time.
I was trying to,
and I was sitting there going, "Oh yeah, it's Guardians." So
dude.
We just gotta keep correcting each other.
Yeah, no, I had to force it. That was hard.
Guardians, man. I don't. I just don't see it. I mean, I try to anytime I'm analyzing like what a team's gonna do this season, I try to think of the best case scenario and then like the worst case scenario, and then try to find something in the middle. Best case scenario, I mean, Bieber's best case scenario is they have one of the best pitching starting rotations in all of baseball.
We say it year after year. I love their pitching. Their pitching is never the issue.
Bieber, Savali, Plesac, Quantrill, and Tristan McKenzie. So much upside in that rotation.
And Logan Allen, the prospect too.
And Eli Morgan,
they have Logan. Right in their bullpen, they have Karinchak, Clase, Allen. So their whole pitching staff is pretty stacked. And then you've got, the powerhouse of Jose Ramirez leading the offense. Again, best case scenario stuff. Miles Straw gets on base a lot because he's going to steal a ton of bags. Fran Mill comes back and,
Does Fran Mill
hits like 45 home runs.
Right. Josh Naylor. He comes back after breaking his leg fucking gruesomely.
Breaking
right
the
field.
fuck out of his leg.
I mean, he was having a hell of a season before that, so I'm excited to see what he's up to this year.
Speaking of a team with trades or potential free agent signings, like they need something in the outfield still. So
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're not going to spend a lot of money, so maybe it's via trade, but they're going to need
needed an
somebody
outfielder.
there.
They've needed an outfielder for so long, and they haven't done
Right.
shit about it.
Well,
Yeah.
right now they have Josh Naylor as their starting left fielder and right fielder, so they probably need to do something about that.
Ugh.
And Andres Jimenez and Ahmad Rosario at second and short doesn't really do much to inspire a lot of confidence. So preferably another middle infielder somewhere.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll be able to pitch their way out of anything.
Guys, Bradley Zimmer is not an attractive human.
No, very ugly.
Oof.
Speaking of Bradley's Bobby Bradley, that dude came on so hot in 21
Yep.
and then just fell off. I'm looking up his like splits here. He came up in the month of June. He played in 21 games. He hit 8 home runs, 17 RBIs with a 954 OPS. And then just completely tanked after that. Like completely. But he's shown what he can do with his power and stuff. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm just trying to be optimistic here about the Guardians, but
Yeah.
they've got to make some moves offensively. But unfortunately, it kind of seems like they're gonna just sell the pitching talent they have and try to rebuild.
Yeah. One fun story to watch on the Guardians would be Anthony Gose again.
Yeah.
You know, if he cracks the bullpen and makes a whole season out of the bullpen, he's the converted outfielder who's just pumping a Hondo now, just every other pitch. That'll be fun to see as like a full season thing. Because I remember when he came up last season, I was like, "Yo, my guy, I love this. This is fucking amazing." So now I want to see a whole season of it and see him shut shit down.
Hell
And
yeah.
hopefully Tristan McKenzie can keep taking steps forward. He got better as the season went on too. You guys were super high on him. You turned me onto him, and now I'm a big fan of him.
We
So
turned you on.
absolutely, you guys always do that. That fucking beanpole,
Let's
6'5",
see.
165.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I for shits and gigs, I just wanted to go back and see what Gose was up to last year. So 6 games, 6.2 innings. He only allowed 2 hits, 1 earned run, struck out 9, had an ERA plus of 3.41. His WHIP was 0.6. K per 9 was 12.2. Good for a 1.35 ERA.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
30-year-old converted outfielder. Just pumping a Hondo, dude.
Love
it. Love it. All right. White Sox, what do we got? They're pretty much fucking good everywhere, so I don't know what to talk about with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously the class of the division, right? From top to bottom, their pitching, their bullpen
Unfortunately.
is fucking stupid. They have, as of right now, I mean, obviously, Kimbrel is likely to be traded. They have 1, 2, 3, potentially 5 guys who could be closing for any other club.
Mm-hmm.
With Liam Hendricks, Craig Kimbrel, we already noted that they picked up
Kendall.
Kendall Graveman. Yep. You could potentially make arguments for Michael Kopech and Garrett Crochet
It's Crochet.
as well.
Like-
So, and that's not even talking about Aaron Bummer.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand their bullpen. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just like, we're going to take all these guys so you can't have them.
Right.
Their starting pitching is desirable. They could use another piece still, I think, like a big name. They've got Giolito leading the pack, Keuchel, who's looking for a bounce-back season, Dylan Cease, who I think we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Lance Lynn, dude, I can't do it. I know that you guys love him, and I know that he's good, but I just fucking can't. I can't do it. I don't believe in him. He could do it year after year after year, and I'm gonna be like, man, fucking replace that guy. Come on.
2.69 ERA.
I know, bro. I just can't put the numbers to the guy. I've tried so hard, and I just fucking can't do it. Like, I'm doing mock fantasy drafts right now, and every time Lance Lynn is suggested, I'm just like, ugh. Like, I can't fucking help it. I've tried. There's something inside of me that won't allow me to like him. And then Ronaldo Lopez has a high ceiling, but a very, very, very low floor. So we'll see. I
Wasn't
don't
he
know.
in the Adam Eaton trade too?
Ronaldo Lopez?
Yeah,
I don't fucking know, man.
with Washington.
Hell, man, I don't know. I don't know nothing about anything. I'm just some guy. I thought fucking Lou Gehrig had a 56-game hit streak earlier, so can't do anything right.
Yeah, Renato Lopez was traded by the Nationals with Dane Dunning and Lucas Giolito for Adam Eaton.
Oh, wow.
God, that's just a lot of pitching.
Yeah, that's
for
pretty
Adam
fucking
Eaton.
lopsided there, huh?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I tend to forget that Giolito came from the Nats.
Mm-hmm.
And their infield is obviously, pretty damn good. They could use a better second baseman, but you can't really complain when you've got a Yasmani Grandal, Jose Abreu, Yohan Moncada, and Tim Anderson fucking mix up in there. So you can take one weak position if the other three are, those. And then Eloy, Luis Robert, and Andrew Vaughn in the outfield. You're fucking fine, guys.
And
you're fine.
Chicago did a hell of a job with those trades because they got Eloy and Dylan Cease from a trade too with the Cubs when they sent
for what, Quintana?
Mm-hmm.
Unreal. They're just out here fleecing everybody.
Yep. Yeah, they did a hell of a job with that. They turned it around pretty quick and got a shit ton of talent back.
I wonder if they got like $50 million too, or what. They should have. Fucking douches. Fucking idiots. All right, what we got next, boys?
We have our ultimate rotations. Ultimate.
This one was hard.
This was hard.
Looks like we agree on the big three.
Hey, me and Dan have all the same tone, you idiot.
Did we? Oh yeah, we did. We just put them in different order, didn't we?
All right, let's Dan, you and me, let's talk about Plesac real quick. We're just not ready to give up on him, I guess, huh?
Nope, not even a little bit.
Same. He fucking had a little bit of a down year last year, was hurt on and off. I still believe that he is going to be a top of the rotation pitcher. So I'll take him at my fourth spot easy.
He's still young enough. Like he's 26 or 7 or something along those lines. He hasn't
definitely
been in the
one
league
of
very
them.
long.
He's 27.
So, okay.
He's 27. He's got a career 3.93 ERA. So last year's 4.67 is a little excessive, a little out of hand. But 2020, he had eight starts. He had 2.28 ERA. His ERA plus was 1.96, a 7.95 WHIP. Yeah. I'm cool. I mean, this guy's coming into his fourth full season. I'm ready to see it. I think he's fine.
Well, let's do this. Let me jump in here.
No.
And
you're going to talk about Quantrill? Because I love Quantrill.
No, I want to talk about Savali because they are almost the same pitcher.
Okay, perfect.
So my point being that any one of us could be right here on these. I like Plesac a lot. I think I forgot to put him on my honorable mentions, but I like Plesac a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And him or Savali could almost be flopped. I pulled up their side-by-side career stats. They both pitched from age 24 to 26. They're both like the same age, everything. Plesac's had more games. Savali has a slightly lower ERA with a 3.76, but Plesac has a slightly lower WHIP. I mean, their FIPS are almost identical. Their ERA plus is almost identical. Strikeout rate is almost identical. Walk rate, home run rate. I mean, they're seriously almost the same pitcher.
Gotcha.
So
I like it.
I just like Zach Plesac better. I think he's cuter, so he's in my rotation.
let's see. Oh, he's a little baby.
He is a little baby.
Let's see what Savali looks like. I don't remember. Yeah, Plesac's cuter.
Speaking of cuter, dude, talk about Cal Quantrill too, because he might be the cutest one that we're talking about.
Quantrill, just awesome name too.
Dude, so
Cal
sick.
Quantrill.
Such a baseball name.
Super cute too. Looks like a even cuter David Freese.
Oh my god, he does.
Yeah.
Without the lazy eye.
Does David Freese have a lazy eye?
Fuck yeah, he's got a lazy eye, bro.
What?
He's got a got a cocaine eye. He doesn't have a lazy eye.
I wasn't going to be the one to say it.
That's probably true.
Because then you guys would have just been like, oh, here you go, talking shit again.
Yeah, like literally the only thing not to like about Quantrill is that he's already 27. I wish he was like a little bit younger so we could see more of him over the next few years. But last year, let's see, he started 22 games but pitched in 40. 121 strikeouts. That's awesome. And let's see, a 2.89 ERA. I'm super excited about him. I know even being already 27, I still feel like he's getting better and better and better. So
he's very Mike Clevenger-esque to me. Like it's the same type of thing. Like kind of came up a little late, had a little bit of a trouble, getting started, got traded to a different team, and now he's really getting that opportunity with that team. I mean, he can blow pretty quick, I bet. We will see.
He was part of the Clevenger trade.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now we're gonna talk about a little guy named Dylan Cease.
I think you're right on this one.
He's gotten better every year.
Listen, boys. This is my AL Cy Young pick.
What?
We're gonna get into it in 4 episodes. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Look at what he did last year. So, like Dan, I believe you just said he's
led the league in wild pitches.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say? Led the league in wild pitches? Yeah, he also led the league in K per 9, though, bro.
True.
He has just gotten better and better every year. His K per 9 last year was a 12.3. His whip the last 3 years has dropped from a 1.5 to a 1.4 to a 1.249. His FIP
was ERA has dropped every year as well.
Yep, and his FIP is even lower than his ERA was last year. So in theory, it dropped a hell of a lot more than it looks like on paper. Still, in his 32 started games, he only threw 165 innings. So if the White Sox come out this year and they're like, "Hey man, fucking let it rip, my guy," and he throws 200 innings. He's going to have 220, 230 strikeouts at that rate. We'll see. I'm big on Dylan Cease this year, boys.
I like it.
I couldn't move him up in my rotation because there's other guys like Lance Lynn and Lucas Giolito and Bieber. Yeah, I fucking know. Listen, I know. Ugh. God, I just hate looking at him.
He's a really good dude. So his younger brother played in a basketball league with my younger brothers. And he showed up into the stands and was just chilling, watching, being a good, older brother. He's kind of like the guardian, like his legal guardian, I guess. I was just chilling, just talking to fans and hanging out and kicking it. And I don't know, he just was a very cool dude. So I will never not like Lance Lynn.
Yeah.
Stop making it hard for me to dislike him.
I'm going to always make it hard for you.
He's just so consistent and just goes up. He's just a freaking workhorse. I love him, man.
Hey,
he's going to throw you a fastball and you still have a hard time hitting it.
Right.
How stupid am I
Very.
to not know that he played for the Twins at all?
Yeah, for a season. No, 1 or 2 seasons.
Just part of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, that was after his Tommy John.
He signed with them. And then got traded to the
Yankees. Yeah, I think it was after his Tommy John surgery.
He played 1 season in St. Louis after his Tommy John. Okay? He played 2011 through 2015, missed 2016, played 17 in St. Louis, signed, I guess, with Minnesota in 2018. Mm-hmm. Let me scroll down to the transactions, and I'll let you guys know exactly what the fuck happened instead of being a fucking dumb fuck about it. 2018, signed as free agent, with the Minnesota Twins. Traded by the Twins to the Yankees for Luis Rijo and Tyler Austin, the guy who got just wrecked by Joe Kelly. Then granted his free agency and signed with the Rangers in 2018. Okay. Well, whatever. Fucking Lance Lynn. I don't fucking know what you guys want me to say anymore.
Just admit that he's a good pitcher. That's all I really want.
My brain says no, but my eyes say yes. Like I don't fucking get it, guys. I don't get it.
It still bothers me that the Cardinals let him walk, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
There wasn't even like discuss. Like I remember, it was just known that we weren't going to re-sign him, and I don't know why that was.
I don't think him and Matheny meshed very well.
Well, yeah, because Matheny.
Right.
I mean, he did. It was a 1 year, $12 million deal. Like, that's not even the qualifying offer.
Right.
Like, he could have extended literally anything to the guy and gotten something, but nothing. Unreal. Okay. Who we got? Giolito and Bibelito? Love it. Let's see. Lucas Giolito. I remember, was that you and me, Tone, that had him picked for Cy Young last year? And he started out not great, but then got pretty good towards the end.
Something like that.
I
Sounds
think
right.
that was about it. 31 starts. He had a 3.53 ERA, 180 innings. Still collected 201 strikeouts because he's got a 10.1 K per nine. You love to see it. Lucas Giolito, just keep getting better, my guy. Start strong in a season, and then maybe, you'll finish strong, and maybe not be 6th, 7th, or 11th in Cy Young, and potentially be top 3 in that category. I love their pitching.
Really quick, without looking, who's older, Lucas Giolito or Shane Bieber?
I think Giolito.
I'm going to say Bieber.
You're both wrong. They're the same age. They're 26.
What the shit? Why would you do that to us?
I was just shocked. Like, one, at how young Bieber is.
Giolito's 27, you turd.
It says 26 right here.
Where? Right where? On his baseball reference page? Because it says he's age 27 and 222 days.
Look at this. I'm going to share it so that you know that I'm not full of shit. If I can find the right screen. I don't even know what screen.
You're doing great. I'm proud
I
of
don't
you.
believe you. I know what you're looking at, too.
I don't know.
I know what you're looking at, and I'm going to say.
Right here.
Yeah.
26.
That means
26.
Last year was his age 26 season. They take it. They determine that number based on how old you were on July 31st.
Whatever. He's still 26.
Fucking loser.
So
he's almost 28, bro.
He probably turned 27 in like August or something.
July 14th.
There you go. So it's not July 31st, then it must have been like July 1st.
Ooh, July 14th. He's age 27, 222 days.
I like it when you talk to me like that.
Get wrecked, bro. Okay. What were we talking about?
Beebs. We need to go to Beebs.
The Biebs.
Oh
The
my
believer.
God. Lucas Giolito's middle name is Frost.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas Frost Giolito? Are you shitting me?
We've discussed this on the show, sir.
No way.
If I remember, it definitely happened.
I don't remember.
Because I don't
at
remember
all.
shit.
His initials are LFG, dude. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Wow. Not to mention high school teammates with Jack Flaherty and Max Fried, but that's cool. All right, Shane Bieber, age 26 and 266 days. Shane Bieber.
He's actually 28.
No, he's
Hateful,
not.
You guys.
I mean, Bieber's Bieber. You just gotta hope that he comes back from, what was it, a back injury?
Shoulder
injury. Because in 2020 he was pretty much light the fuck out. One Cy Young with a 1.63 ERA in the shortened season, and
He's
then
still a fucking all-star this year.
I know. I mean, he had a hell of a first half. He started 16 games, had a 3.17 ERA. He only threw under 100 innings, 96 innings last season. Still accrued a whopping 134 strikeouts though. So pretty insane there. If he gets anywhere near like he did in 2019, where he threw 214 innings, he collected 259 strikeouts. So that boy is a fucking machine.
Dumb,
Yes, he is. We're going to talk about it when our league leader projections too.
Yeah, you guys can. I won't.
I put
looks
my big boy
like
pants on for that one.
looks like we've all pretty much got the same honorable mentions too, just mix and matched. Dan's got Brady Singer, not ready to give up there. I have fucking set the Viking ship a sail on Brady Singer. I'm done. I don't care anymore. I'm over him. Casey Mize, I'm excited about. He's part of my little Detroit's three-headed monster right there that I put on. So we'll see. I want to see a bounce back from Dallas Keuchel. I'm kind of expecting that. Boys, what else do we have? Anybody else you want to talk about?
We kind of mentioned Eduardo Rodriguez earlier when we were talking about acquisitions. I think that's a great move for Detroit, and I think he'll have a good season over there.
Well, I think he's going to get hurt.
Wow.
What the shit?
Why would you even say that?
About to pull Dakota.
Wow.
Why would you say that?
Unreal, Rose.
You're a jerk.
I know. All right, next page. Stat.
Like hurry up, like stat.
Yes, both of them.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. What the fuck, Dan? This is the first time I'm looking at your shit.
I'm telling you, bro. I put my big boy pants on.
Are these even Major League Baseball players?
What are you? Do you know who? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Did you even think when you were putting down Shane Bieber's numbers? Because you put 301 for both of them. You fucking lunatic.
I did that on purpose.
301 strikeouts.
Yeah. It's been done recently. Like Scherzer's gotten over 300 a couple times.
I know. So is Garrett Cole.
See?
Jinkies, Batman.
And we already talked about how bad this division is offensively. If he stays healthy the whole year, that boy is putting some big boy numbers together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I could. That's the thing is, I could see it. It's just, fuck. It's just crazy seeing it in person. Like, what if he does though? Like, what if he fucking does? I was more or less talking shit on the Jorge Polanco pick.
That's totally fair. That's
the rest of it, I'm
fair.
with. I'm with it. Miles Straw, obviously, it's a crapshoot between him and Merrifield.
I love the Straw pick. Actually, I just don't know if he'll play enough to get that number, but he's the fastest player in the division.
I think just by default, just by their lack of outfielders, he's going to play.
Yeah.
All right.
So the only one that I really let the nuts hang on was Jorge Polanco, and part of that was because I didn't want to pick Salvi.
Sure.
I don't think he's going to repeat, and I didn't want to pick Jose Ramirez because Tone already picked him. And I thought maybe if anybody on the Twins roster is going to put some big boy home runs up, it's going to be that guy. I mean, could also argue with
Dosh Jonathan.
I was going to say Byron Buxton, but yes, him as well. So fuck it. Throwing it out there.
Hey, man, I get it. My fuck it throwing it out there is my ERA and my strikeout leader. Both Dylan Cease running away with it this year. Fucking AL Cy Young winner Dylan Cease coming in with a 3.15 ERA and 255 strikeouts on the low end, bros. On the low end. But we will see. I don't know. I do think Salvi's going to repeat because he's fucking got nothing to lose. He's like, I just hit like 48. I'll just keep doing that. I don't fucking know. Like,
didn't Salvi never hit above 30 before last year?
Yeah, it was like 28 or some shit. Yeah.
I'm like, I can't pick that. Yeah, 27 back-to-back years in 17 and 18.
Yeah.
Kershaw,
okay.
Sale, Scherzer, Verlander.
300 strikeout guys?
300 strikeout guys in the last 5 years.
See?
Yeah.
It can be done.
It's lots of precedent.
Yeah.
Shane Bieber can absolutely do it. And I think I had like 304 as his ERA, but when I went to 301 strikeouts, I was like, fuck it. We're going to do the same. 301. Let's do it.
Oh, dude, I didn't even notice you picked two different guys. You got Shane Bieber and Shane Bieber, bro.
Shut up.
Now pitching, Shane Bieber. MacGyver, Bieber the MacGyver.
I really like the Emmanuel Clase pick, though, because I know the White Sox spent money on Hendricks, but like we talked about earlier, they've got 5 or 6 fucking closers on that team. Like, they could just kind of flippity-floppity all around and not make a big deal out of it.
That was one contributing factor. The other one is I think that Cleveland is going to be in more save chance, like save opportunities than Chicago will. I think that when they're winning, they're going to win big, and Hendricks will still come in and close the game out, but it won't be a save situation.
Right. That makes sense.
Hmm.
I do love me some Emmanuel Clase, though. That boy, I'm pretty sad to have seen him go for fucking Corey Kluber. God bless America.
Yeah.
He pitched 8 whole-ass innings with the Rangers, and we gave up Emmanuel Clase for it.
Speaking of closers, go ahead, Tom.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah, that sucks.
Even like in New York, he at least threw a no-hitter.
Right.
Know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you got
have to look it
nothing
up.
for him.
I'm pretty sure it was 8 innings. I think it was.
Speaking of closers, did you guys see Brewstar Gratterall hit a goddamn golf ball to fucking Mars?
No.
Yeah. I did. At a Top Golf, he just fucking lit it up.
Wow.
See if I can find it while you're finding that.
Yeah.
Literal golf ball.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also
even
just
hit
want to
home
say that I overestimated Corey Kluber's extent with the Texas Rangers by 800%. He threw 1 inning with the goddamn Texas Rangers.
Oh, bud.
1 game, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. 0 ERA, bro. Keep up the good work down there in Texas, my man.
0 ERA.
Here you go.
Wow.
Let me share this, and I'll for tone here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, give it to me. That man bun. Oh my goodness! Dude, I don't even know where it is. It's gone.
Yeah.
He killed the ball.
Yeah, the tracker has it going out of the fence.
Boop. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but it was getting really loud.
Dan, I'm a little disappointed that your tabs up top aren't a little more exciting.
Sorry, guys. That's what I got the other screens for.
I was hoping to see something. Dan's looking at it. All right. Are we?
Man, fuck Corey Kluber, dude. I'm pissed. I'm so mad.
He's all worked up now. Are we moving on from our stat predictions? Did we cover everything?
We did.
I think so, man. For the people listening, they didn't really get anything out of any of that. Great. So I've got Liam Hendricks leading the pack in saves. Dylan Cease is going to lead in ERA and strikeouts. I've got Whit Merrifield leading in stolen bases and Sal Perez repeating in home runs.
No way.
We'll see. Tone, what you got, brother?
I got Liam Hendricks leading. Lamb Hendricks also leading in saves. I've got the Beebs leading in strikeouts with 240. Got Lynn leading in ERA with 270. Whit Merrifield stolen bases with 37. And Jose Ramirez leading in home runs with 39.
Good job. Dano, let it rip, Tater Chip.
Yeah. So as we already talked about, Emmanuel Clase, I've got leading in saves with 30. Not a ton, but I don't think Chicago's going to have a lot of opportunity there. Shane Belieber, I've got at 301 Ks to go with a 3.01 ERA. I've got Miles Straw leading in stolen bases with 38, and Jorge Polanco putting his big boy pants on for 41 home runs.
Yeah, that's big. We'll see. Big if true, Dan. Big if true. Did you guys happen to watch any of the NBA stuff last night?
Just what you sent me.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you guys that every time we sign out of the show from now on, I'm going to replicate how Shaq was introduced as, NBA top 75 all time. They said, top 75 centers, Shaquille O'Neal. And the motherfucker comes down and he goes, on live TV as one of the 75th best players all time, fucking bird, and flicks the tongue.
Why?
I fucking love
why
that
is
dude.
he only listed in top 75?
So they did a big thing where they drafted the top 75
Oh,
best
okay.
NBA players. Did you see
But he's higher than 75, right?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
yeah.
just
Okay,
in
I
the top
understand,
75, yeah. Did you see Dominique Wilkins pick his first overall pick, Ty?
Yeah, himself, of course. Why wouldn't you?
The first overall pick, he could have picked Michael Jordan, he could have picked Kobe, he could have picked Shaq, Could have picked LeBron. He picked himself.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I get it. I don't blame him. Not one bit. I'm trying to look up the numbers real quick and see if they've got them ranked or whatever, but they didn't rank them. Anywho's, that's how I'm going to sign off the podcast from now on, forever and ever. This is it, though. Yeah, that's all we got for the week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't really want to talk about the lockout, so.
Oh, God, there's nothing to talk about with the fucking lockout.
They
We
met
talk.
for 5 hours today.
Well,
Yeah, we just got an update saying they're still not even close.
love it.
No, they're not.
Beautiful.
The owners are still way off on the pre.
Dude, this season's gonna be so sick once it starts in like fucking July. I can't wait, dude. How's about we start a podcast talking about baseball, and then 2 out of 3 seasons, the seasons are fucking delayed forever. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a real fun time. Fuck. All right, I'm done with it. Hold on, we got a comment. Who's talking shit? Oh, it's us. Oh my god, oh my god. Inception, bro. Unreal. Okay. What do we have to talk about? Thank you guys for listening. I love you so much. Like you're part of my own family. Not you two, the listeners.
That's fair.
If you guys are not looking at our faces right now, if you want to look at our faces, it's every Monday on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Upper Decker Pod. We do the live stream around 6:15. Hey. Around 6:15 p.m. usually. We've also got other social media things. We got the TikTok and the Instagram. Those are both also at Upper Decker Pod. We got an email we don't talk about very often, but if you want to like email us things that are cool or whatever, it's upperdeckerpod2020@gmail.com because we started this in the year of fucking Satan, I guess. I don't fucking know. Everything's gone downhill since then except for the damn Atlanta Braves. I don't know. There's other things. But if you don't want to watch us, how's about you listen to us? Tony Tone, where can they listen to us talk?
You can listen to us on any streaming platform. Just go and search for Upper Decker Podcasts, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, so many platforms. I don't even know them all. Do you know them all?
There's
name 2 more.
There's one called Pocket Casts.
Awesome.
Are you
That's
sure
something
that's a
different.
podcast?
Right.
I promise, because I was like, man, that's pretty gross. Pocket Casts.
We can't even do it. There's
Nope,
so
can't
many.
even do it. Nope.
So many we can't even do it.
There's a lot.
Listen wherever you want, but if you're there, leave us a review or a rating. It helps us tremendously. Gets our name out there a little bit more. If you would like to help us in a monetary form, Dan will tell you how to do that.
That's a hell of a follow-up there. Yes, if you would like to give us some money, you can sign up to be a monthly contributor over at anchor.fm/upperdeckerpod/support. You can sign up to give us 99 cents a month, $4.99 a month, or $9.99 a month, which we very much appreciate. If, however, you would rather just give a one-time donation, that's perfectly fine too. If you head on over to paypal.me/upperdeckerpod, then you can give us as much money as you want. And if you give us $20 or more, then you can ask us to say something on the show. You can ask us to promote your business, whatever it is that you want to do. Buy more of those sweet lip things that Tone's got going on right now.
How many of those fucking things you got?
Enough for you guys.
Yes.
I have 4.
Because I saw a green one on your couch the other day, and you got a pink one in your mouth right now. I love it.
I like that a
Nope,
lot.
fucking
So
hate it.
we're going to need some money so we can buy a bunch of those and piss Ty off.
Is this just what it sounds like when I talk to you guys? It's in my fucking brain, my dudes. Oh, I hate it. Oh, God. Okay, head over to the upperdecker.com. Also, check out the website. There's merchandise and shit there. So, like, there's, like, the money stuff that you guys are supposed to be sending us that you're not because you're fucking rude, I guess. You could go over to our merchandise, our little store, and you get a t-shirt and give us money if you want something for your $20. Like, I guess we can fucking give you that. Like, it's unreal. Like, just give us money. Like, it's not that fucking hard, you know?
It's fair.
Yeah.
So go get a t-shirt, go get a hat, go get some fucking Upper Decker branded lip
Underwear.
whistles, I guess. I don't fucking know. But with that being said, we love you guys. We really do. We will catch y'all next week, episode 96 with the NL Central preview.
Yeah.
NL Central preview. Catch y'all on the flip.